Hello, it was Power here to review the Kamen Rider Zero-One Uchuyaro Subaru Progrise Key. So this is the Progrise Key that came packed with the Super Televikun or just Televikun issue of September within 2020. Yeah, 2020. Obviously, this is the Himagear key of Uchuyaro Subaru, the younger brother of Raiden. As you can see him right there. Obviously, the key or the box is in this really bright orange. The camera is kind of dimming it down. Here we have the name of it. Then we got both brothers. Then we got 02 on the top. And then the instructions on the back and such. So here we have the key right here. So obviously, just like the standard Himagear key, we got the clear, sparkly plastic for the front, the pearlescent, sparkly white plastic on the back. Although for this one, it feels more opaque, or it definitely doesn't feel as clear as such. Obviously, we got this bright orange. Obviously, just like Raiden, astronaut, name Uchuyaro Subaru. Then we get the rocket. And then QR code for Butuba Gamba 056. And then opening the Progrise Key up, obviously we get the inside, the rider model of the rocket ship Hidden Intelligence, the cover. And then comparing it to Raiden, obviously the colors are different. And the interesting thing is that they actually just switched the direction the rocket was going into, which is kind of funny. Obviously, this one is more dimmed for the LEDs. And then flipping it to the back, in person, I feel like you can definitely tell this one's not as clear as this one. Obviously, they both have different QR codes, and obviously, as you can tell, this one's not DX. But honestly, as I explained, this really doesn't need to be DX. Speaking of why it doesn't need to be DX, let's go through the sounds. Astronaut, Uchuyaro Subaru. Obviously, it's the same sounds as Raiden, just instead of Uchuyaro Raiden, it's Subaru. Uchuyaro Subaru. And obviously, these are going to be the transmission sounds. Zero-One driver. I am a younger brother to protect a satellite there. Astronaut, Uchuyaro Subaru. Shut-riser. Astronaut, Uchuyaro Subaru. Mitsumo-Shinrai.net. Astronaut, Uchuyaro Subaru. Then astronaut, Uchuyaro Subaru. Uchuyaro Subaru. Let's use everything we have. Shot riser and the buckle. Gosh darn it. Obviously no dream rise. Astronaut, Uchuyaro Subaru. // /rise. Astronaut, Uchuyaro Subaru. I just don't talk in these reviews. I forgot to press record.
I am a younger brother to protect the satellite. There. Astronaut. Uchuyaro Subaru.
So there's the full transformation of Subaru. Obviously, it's the same as Raiden. They just switched out older with youngest. Hi, Dotnik. Ow. Oh my gosh. Dotnik. Whoop-de-doo. Last but not least, Subaru. So, actually I should probably do this in tradition. What does it now? So obviously to do this one, you just do this. Oh wait, I think I remember how to do this. So what do you hold it in?
Astronaut. Progrise Key confirmed. Ready to utilize. Astronaut. Uchuyaro Subaru.
That's how you do that. Okay. Yeah, overall, you know, Subaru, he's more of like whatever. Just because of the fact, obviously he's not DX, but I don't mind the fact that he's not DX because of the fact, you know, again, we already have those sounds within at least one. Like, all we're really missing is Dream Rise and Takeoff. So we're not really missing much with this one not being DX, which is why I don't really mind this one being a pack-in. It's not like Kangaroo, Spider, Lion, where those ones should have been DX to begin with. Even though Kangaroo, they kind of justify it by giving it an attached weapon setting, but like, this one's just kind of like the Zestimate keys. It doesn't really matter what type those are. They all do the same thing and such. Like, again, this is just, you know, if you want to have both brothers, obviously I recommend picking this one up. You don't need to pick Subaru up, especially because of how, you know, the opposite of Raiden, Subaru for some reason is difficult. So he's actually the hardest. I would say he's either the hardest or second hardest of the Zero-One pack-ins, magazine inclusions to obtain. Because I think Spider is still the hardest, but price-wise, Spider is still the most expensive. And Kangaroo and Lion I actually got with the magazine. I think I got this one for like 1,200 yen or so, so it's not as bad. But this one is kind of just one that pops up once in a while. So it's like the same price range as Raiden. It's just a lot more harder to come by. So it's just really up to you at this point. But yeah, that all had to do with Zero-One. This is kind of weird that I actually did complete a series. Obviously, I don't have the Abaddon risers or the Zetsurise Key stuff, because whenever Zreiken actually does want to pick those ones up, he will get them up. Obviously, I will cover those 4 items. Other than that, this is basically going to be it for Zero-One in a while, because I'm not going to cover the President's set until I actually do cover Xaid. So, yeah, that'll have to do with this review. So this is Power, and I'll leave you people. Bye.